This video, we're going to talk about how do we stop taking on other people's energy as an empath. And an empath is someone that feels on other people's energy or tension, and it puts us to work because of the past events that are linked to us feeling like we're not enough or that we need to change something about ourselves to meet the requirement of what somebody else needs from us. In that state, as an empath, you're always willing to abandon yourself to ease the tension in someone else. And how you can get away from doing that is actually starting to feel in your heart that you love who you are without anything from outside of you. And how you can start to get on that level is having trust. And when you trust in great things to come into your life, you're not looking for means to an end anymore. You know that everything is good here and now, and that you are worthy just for being you in your own skin, not needing to make anyone else feel a certain way about you. And when you can start to achieve this state of consciousness of just feeling pure love, there's no more game, there's no more manipulation. The only game is you being a gamer. As this character we are building, it's not to be an empath that needs to fix everything on the outside in accordance to what they may feel needs to be done by us to be accepted by them. When you allow them to just feel how they feel, regardless of it causing tension, you become very powerful. That's where you can separate yourself from bad energies. And when you start to take your power back on this level, you're not taking on other people's energies no more. Your greatness is what it is, it's just yours. You're great because you feel like it, not because of what you would receive from the outside. And when you start to get on this level, you're then going to want to share that energy with people who resonate with your message, with your type of energy. And those that used to think they could manipulate and control you, they're going to fear that version of you. You know why? Because you've just leveled up here. You've just become an empowered version of you. And step one to getting on this level is with the feelings of being the most successful, rich, abundant, attractive version of you now. And when you become the person that feels those things, you will start to live your life every day as the person that is those things. And you're not waiting for them to happen by a means on the outside, by a person validating us, by having a large social media following, by having your gym crush like your picture, by having somebody make a comment on your YouTube video to make it blow up. It's all secondary. None of that actually fucking matters. It's all in here. It's only in here. That's it. That's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold said so. You just take on your own energy, fuck the rest. Not in a mean way, but really, people who are draining your energy, fuck the rest, okay? This is you living in your field of energy. And when people come into your life to remind you that there's still some healing to be done, that could be because you allow yourself to feel that way. And when there's a tension, a polarity between you and somebody who can get at you like that because of how good they look, or how attracted you are to them, whatever qualities that you find in another person. Then you start communicating with them, you open yourself up, right? And then that ghosting bullshit starts happening again. Or like they liked a couple of your posts, so you think, "Oh, this person approves of me." And then they fucking ghost you or never like any of your posts ever again. Then it's like you go from the high to the low. You know why we go from the high to the low is because we allowed ourselves to be dependent on an event on the outside. And for us to feel attractive, abundant, like we made it. We made it. This person likes us. We can do this. Why can't you do this? Because you can do it, not what that other person thinks of you. You know, when you walk through your life with zero fear, somebody like that will be attracted to you. But when you walk through life with the mentality that those types of people do bad things to me, react to me in certain ways, I'm the victim to them. What gets reflected back to you every single day is people that are going to make you feel like garbage, like shit, until you start to shift your mindset around it to becoming a gamer. And that's not taking on other people's energy. This is when you level up, that boundaries are set with friends, with people, with family, parents. You're not going to tolerate that anymore. Okay? You know what's good for you. When you're in this state, you will love without the need of anything in return, but you will also be protective of your energy and know when things aren't good for it. Certain people will come into your life to test you, to try to drain that energy, that positivity you have built, the spiritual connection, the state of consciousness of you being aligned with God, the kingdom from heaven. You knowing that when you align yourself with the desired event, anything you want to manifest will come to life because you believe it to be true, not because of what the outside tells you or the senses are currently experiencing. Because you need to continue to persist in this state, in these visions, in this life. You're not going to be controlled anymore. We take back control. As men or women that used to feel other people's energy, that used to make us feel like shit, that situations in life we would run into that made us feel like we're failures, that we can't do it, we can't achieve that, we can't do this for a living, we can't do that, we can't get that car, we can't achieve that, we can't win the lottery. When you start getting rid of all those I can'ts, you become the person who can. And when you can, you become unstoppable because your energy is the law. The law of your life, which is the law of your assumption, is what you make it. It's not what the outside tells us we are. It's not what the outside expects us to be. It's what you want to be. And if you want to be rich, successful, attractive, and have a hot partner in your life, have a great connection of friends, a successful business, well, you need to level up and leave that old person that's afraid of stepping up, putting your 2 feet on the floor, and fucking moving forward in this direction. You're not going to achieve anything because you're just going to keep getting the same story reflected back to you. So you need a little tough love sometimes, okay? You need to change your energy because when you change your energy, you change your life. And that starts with meditating every single day as this person. Because when you meditate in those states, you're connected to your subconscious. And when you get rid of living like the victim and reacting to certain things that certain people want from us, we start to put an end to this empath bullshit and needing to fucking win over people or to be nice to get something given to us in return, to compliment other people so they can compliment us to make us feel handsome or beautiful. When really you are already that within your own body. And when you start talking to yourself like that, you will start to feel like that. And then you will walk through your day as that person. You're not waiting for it anymore. You become that because you said so. And that is the law of assumption at work. It's been taught for many, many years. There's 50,000 YouTubers making videos on it. There's Neville's books you can get, you can read up on it. But until you start to apply it to your own life, you're just going to stay stuck attracting the same things and results. So when I started to apply that to my own life, everything changed. It shifted. And it just didn't happen overnight. I stayed in the state, regardless of what my senses were experiencing. And now I completely shifted careers to being someone who's at home every single day because I envisioned that for many, many months leading up to it. And now what I envisioned and what I did through imagination technique, I'm now living this week right now as that person. And the more and more that I keep embodying the state and trusting in the state and trusting in the universe and allowing God and the kingdom to live within me, to power this character, I can teach people about it and help them get into the success mindset. Allow your success mechanism, the trust and not needing to live like you need to manipulate the outer world. You let go of the resistance of the results that you need to make you feel good, and you put your trust in the universe and that quantum version of you, which is connected to that in the quantum field. There's 50,000 versions of you that exist, and when you tune into the one that you really want to be, that's going to bring you love, joy, gratitude, you feel the gratitude ahead of time. And when you start to live your life with gratitude, the same gratitude that you practice in morning practices and meditations, imagination, taking time out of your day in your busy life, whatever it is right now, if you can just live with gratitude, it would just be like, if I could live with gratitude like this all the time, even though there's stuff that still happens that make us angry. Sometimes something happening that's ridiculous from somebody that ghosted you or made you feel like you didn't matter anymore could set you up for anger and actually want to make a change on some of this stuff that I'm teaching you. That's using anger in a good way, but you don't need to feel like the world is against you. You take your power back, you reclaim it. And I'm going to teach you more and more as I make these videos how to move through life with this power to achieve the success that you know is true for you. What is in accordance with your truth when your state of consciousness is a match with the desired event, it will come to life. So I thank you for watching this one, and we'll see you on the next video.